Well, guys, I'm live. Holy cow. So apparently you cannot set this live up on your phone and then come home and set up your computer and try to access the live and start it because it will only let you go live from your phone. And I'm not going to do that. So I don't know if anybody's going to see this or not. Um, Hopefully so, because let me see if I can delete the other one. This is crazy. It's scheduled and everything. I don't get it. I guess I'm just going to delete the other one so maybe people will know to look at this one. Hi, if you're watching this, yeah, I really screwed up today. So, uh, yeah, just another example. I don't know what I'm doing. So, I am going to. Hmm, I'm just deleting the old post for this because I can't use it. I have to go live on my phone if I want to use that one. Kind of sad. All right. Hey guys. So I don't know how good this live is going to be. I was supposed to start like about 20 minutes ago, and oh, it was frustrating. How's everyone tonight? If you're watching this, why don't you say hello in the chat? And then we can get started. All right. Well, I guess I'm just going to get started. Maybe people show up, maybe not. I kind of screwed up on this one, so it's my fault. Relationships are like striking a match. You expect a small, controlled flame. Nichol Kessinger and Chris Watts thought the same. But what happens when there's an undetectable combustible in the air? Was their relationship doomed from the start? Or did a hidden danger ignite something far more explosive? Welcome to Timeless Mysteries Live Edition. If you enjoy the drama found in human behavior, then you're in for a treat. Tonight, we're unraveling the tangled layers of two people whose worlds converged in an unlikely, life altering way. Murderous duos represent one of the most perplexing phenomena in criminology, defying controversial explanations of solitary offenders. These partnerships can form through various catalysts, psychological vulnerabilities, complementary pathological traits, and social dynamics that foster a shared descent into extreme violence. Today's discussion explores how homicidal partnerships develop, the ways in which early life experiences may predispose individuals to forge deadly alliances. And we're going to identify specific roles. Um, well, shoot, I lost my place. One of these days, I'm going to color code this so I don't get lost. Where was I? Experiences that may predispose predispose individuals to forge deadly alliances and the specific roles that personal, cultural, and psychological factors play in fueling homicidal behavior. I'll be drawing on cases that span multiple decades. If you haven't heard of Ian Brady and Myra Hindley, you should Google them now because we're going to be talking about them. There's a couple others as well. I know you've heard of Bonnie and Clyde. We might briefly talk about them too. But ultimately, we're going to be discussing the controversial relationship of Chris Watts and Nichol Kessinger. Though Chris Watts confessed to acting alone, his affair with Nichol Kessinger and the public's reaction to it underscore the ambiguous boundaries that can exist between emotional influence and criminal complicity. I'll be integrating insights from known detectives like John E. Douglas, and we'll get some information from Robert D. Hare, who's a forensic psychologist. And I don't know, I guess let's just get started. So if you're watching this, let me know that you're here. I don't see anybody in the chat yet. I guess there's nobody watching. That's okay. I can just sit here and figure this out. Anyway, I'm kind of like behind anyway. But I've got a lot of good stuff if you guys really want to check it out. If I started too late, maybe I can try it again tomorrow. I was trying to prepare, kind of practice reading some of this stuff, going over what I want to talk about, and I was stumbling through it too. So it's no surprise really that I kind of messed up the live stream, Mm-hmm. So yeah, I just lost my Word document, so I'm trying to find it again. And I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. Yay. So let's see. I'll put this here. Hey, Mary, how's it going today? Yeah, I kind of screwed this one up. I was supposed to start almost 30 minutes ago, and then I set this up on my cell phone, and apparently you can't go live from anything but whatever you set up the live from. So I had to redo everything on my computer, and it took a while. But I've got a lot of good stuff to talk about if you guys want to hear it. I see a couple people coming in. All right. So I guess I'll just kind of talk a little bit about this and kind of this as a practice run, and I'll probably reschedule this one and it'll probably be better. But homicide perpetrated by pairs or killer couples occupies a unique niche within criminology. While many high-profile murderers are attributed to lone individuals, certain crimes reveal complex webs of shared intent, mutual reinforcement, or at least an ambiguous complicity. When two people unite in such pravity, the nature of responsibility and agency becomes even more entangled, prompting debate about whether one partner is the driving force or whether both share equal culpability. I'm kind of trying to provide a comprehensive view on the topic of murderous duos. And I kind of want to, reference back to Watts and Nichol Kessinger. I know Chris Watts confessed and he says that he did it all himself, but we wouldn't be talking about this case so much if that's what everyone else thought. So I thought this topic would be great for you guys, so we can kind of look at the psychology on what pulls these murderous duos together. And then we can kind of look at how Chris and Nicole's relationship formed. Um, I'm not saying that she is part of the murderous duo, but it's certainly an interesting topic to kind of research. So let's see. Yeah. Um, how do murderous duos form? How do they escalate from, the ideation into reality? Um, why are certain individuals drawn to partners who reinforce their lethal impulses? What role do childhood trauma and personality disorders play into predisposing individuals to kill in tandem? Where does the line between and uninvolved associate where does the line between an uninvolved associate and a complicit partner become blurred, especially when official evidence is scarce? By synthesizing theories from psychological and sociological and criminology points of view, we aim to illuminate the forces that bind these duos together and offer insights into prevention strategies. Understanding the synergy of two killers and the ripple effect on victims, communities, and cultural narratives shed light on the deeper nature of human violence. A murderous duo encompasses two individuals collaborating consciously or even unconsciously to commit homicide. The extent of the collaboration varies. Sometimes both partners actively participate in murder, while in other cases, one partner exerts emotional, financial, or psychological influence sufficient to push the other over the edge. Former FBI profiler Johnny Douglas famously called such relationships a deviant ecosystem where partners have a pathological traits that feed and amplify the other's capacity for violence. There's a couple of key elements that emerge within these murderous duos. A dominant submissive dynamic where one partner may provide leadership, direction, while the other acquiesces or is coerced. There's the shared vision or delusion. This might be the ideological, um, like extremist belief or personal sexual sadism, some kind of perceived revenge. Mutual reinforcement. These are fantasies that might remain dormant in isolation, become actionable when validated by somebody else. Traditional criminology studies frequently focus on solitary offenders, examining personal motives like greed, passion, or mental illness. Murderous duos, however, underscore an interpersonal dimension of crime, how social bonds, power imbalances, and intimate connections can magnify deviant behavior. From a policy perspective, analyzing cases aids in formulating risk assessments and intervention strategies. For instance, understanding that certain individuals are especially prone to follow a violent partner, social workers, therapists, and law enforcement identify manipulative or coercive patterns early. Criminologically, I don't know why I can't say that word today. Criminologically, these duos reveal collection uh, rational, ras. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think I might just have to do this some other day. I just can't talk today. Criminologically, these duos reveal collective rationalization at work. The presence of an accomplice might reduce moral inhibitions through a shared diluted sense of responsibility. What does that mean? Well, somebody may not want to actively commit a crime. They're afraid. Having a partner takes away some of that fear, and it takes away some of the responsibility, and it allows them to um, do whatever it is that they secretly want to do. Um, there's often a sensation and polarized um, feelings of, uh, yeah, let me see. Let me skip this part. Um, in the case of Chris Watts and Nichol Kessinger, widespread suspicion. Wow, I really just can't talk to you guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not doing so good. Somebody say something in the chat. Maybe I can, get back into the zone here. What's everybody doing tonight? Because I'm mispronouncing nearly every word that I say. Who thinks Chris Watts and Nichol Kessinger are a murderous duo? Does anyone know a murderous duo? Um, I think everybody's heard the name Bonnie and Clyde. Who knows Bonnie's last name? Anyone? Well, if you're watching, just hit the like button. Maybe, we can boost the mood here and I can, continue my story. Has anyone ever heard of the hair psychopathy checklist, the revised one? Um, Superficial charm, manipulativeness, callousness, and impulsivity. In a two-person dynamic, a psychopathic individual can easily manipulate a less disordered partner into complicity. Alternatively, if both exhibit psychopathic or sociopathic traits, their synergy can remove any mitigating formal influence. Psychopathy, sociopath. Let's talk about. Yeah. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it quits. I can't talk. I don't know that anybody's even watching anyway. So I'll try this again some other day.